Hey, this is Joe Price. I just wanted to give some instructions on how to set up the computers for the youth activity that we're doing. I'm really excited to have your help, and so I'll just share my screen and show you how to get each computer all ready. So when you get on the computer, probably the first thing is just to get the map app window open for them. So it's map-app.familytech.byu.edu. And so it'll just be on this window. And so that should just be all ready to go for people. And then the second thing you're going to want to do is install Goldie May. And so the best way to do that, and actually just so you can see exactly how it works, I'm going to uninstall it really quick. So here's Goldie May. I'm going to remove from my home. And so you're just going to go to Goldie May. Once you get to the Goldie May page, you'll just hit install Goldie May for free. You'll hit add to Chrome, hit add extension. Basically, that's all set up. And I would actually even just get Goldie May all ready to go for them. So you're going to click on this and then click on Goldie May. And then I would pull Goldie May over here and then have the map app take up about 2/3 of the window. And that's really what we want. So it'd be really neat if when youth sit down at a table, this is what they see. And then they're going to type in Denton, Texas. I don't have any Denton hints loaded. They'll be ready, or basically whatever place you'll do, and you'll type here. And notice it's going to drop us right into these dots. And so if you click on one of these, notice that when they click on this, the first time they do it, they'll be asked to sign into Family Search. And then notice here that this is the most important part where they're going to make a decision about whether these two families are the same. And we really want to focus on looking at the whole family, because you can see this, any individual person looks a little different. You can see the surnames are a bit different, but once I look at the family kind of as a big group, you can see that this is actually lining up really well. And so I'm going to make those two changes so that everyone snaps together. And then we would sign into Goldie May. And then the key thing on Goldie May is to hit the 3 bars and then hit volunteering. And at that point, then you'll see that this attach button will show up. And if you click that, then you'll be able to attach all the different people. Okay, let me just show you one other thing that will be helpful for this type of activity. This is a big family. This is where Goldie May is really helpful because it's going to click its way through all the family. Notice it's going to add the new people. Just have people be mindful that if sometimes it'll stop and say this is a possible match, they might want to take a look at that and see if it is a possible match. The other thing that's helpful to know is if the family in the census has a single parent, then Goldie May won't have the kids. There was a source thinker was creating duplicates, so we made a change. So in that case, you would just change the focus person to be the single parent. So in this case, if John was a single parent, I would change John to be the focus person. Okay. So last thing I just want to show you is on the new map app, there's a really cool feature called where it says open tabs. So you can put any number here. I'm just going to do 2 just for this demo. And then I hit open tabs and notice it'll open up 2 windows. Now, the one thing I want to note is that the first time you click that button on the computer, you'll get a message here in the middle that says, disable your pop-up blocker. Right about here, you'll see a little red box. If you click on that, that's where you'll allow the pop-up blockers. And once you allow it, then you can go back and hit the button again, and then it will allow multiple tabs to be opened up. And so let me just show you last thing here. So again, here I'm evaluating the family. I can hit details to kind of look and see if things are lining up well. But again, what we're trying to do is match the 2 families together. And actually, place of residence can be really helpful. So you can see Pulaski and Pulaski. That's a really strong clue that this is a good match. So we'll hit this. And I think this will actually allow us to illustrate the issue about the single parents, because you can see in this record, Anetta is a single parent. And so when it gets to Tanny, I bet it's going to stop. Oh, actually, no, it worked fine. I'm trying to think of why. Maybe it must be because of the mother. Let's see. Now, I didn't add the sister. So let's see. So in that case, we could change Charlotte to be the focus person. Oh, there's where it is. Okay. And so notice we can add Polly to the tree. So you can change the focus person, and that will allow. And notice again, here's another one. Now, if you're ever unsure, like this one, I'm not sure if it's a match. Like there are some things that are lining up well, other things that aren't lining up super well. So if that's the case, you can always just skip it. Don't hit skip. That's if you're doing something directly in Goldie May. But once you're done with your tabs, what I do is I just pull this away and then I close, and then I'm ready to open up my next set of tabs. So thanks for helping with the activity. I hope you feel comfortable using these tools. Try them out ahead of time. This is a great way to grow the family tree, and we're excited for the impact that we're going to have as a group working with this these youth